Good morning student. In this video I will cover next module of accountancy of chapter 1, that is non-profit organization. In this video we will see what is what types of accounts are covered by non-profit organization, what are their financial statements or final account, the accounts which are finally prepared to find the end result of any enterprise is known as final account. So in this video we will discuss what kind of final accounts are covered in NPO, non-profit organization. So it covers three accounts mainly: receipts and payment account, income and expenditure account, and balance sheet. Now, receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account, and balance sheet, we will see what they includes. Receipt and payment account includes all cash receipt and bank receipts, all cash payments and bank payments. It is similar to cash book, but you cannot say it is a cash book, as there are some differences between cash book and receipt and payment account. But you should remember both cash book and receipt and payment account records receipts and payment of cash and bank transaction. All cash transactions, whether capital or revenue, whether beginnings to current year, previous year, or next year, it is recorded in receipts and payment account. It always begins with opening cash and bank balance and ends with closing cash and bank balance. You can see the format of receipts and payment account. Since it is prepared for the year, so we have to write for the year ending. On the debit side, all the receipts, first of all it will have balances and all other receipts, whether of they belongs to current year or previous year or next year, or whether they are capital nature or revenue nature. On the other hand, credit side contains payment, whether they belongs to capital expenditure or revenue expenditure, and finally at the end it will contain closing cash and bank balance. But always remember, cash in hand will always have debit balance because it is actual cash that you may have. But bank balance may have both the balance, cash, sometimes credit balance, sometimes debit balance. That is called, debit balance of cash means bank means actual bank balance, and credit balance of bank means bank overdraft. Now, all receipts of cash during the year, they recorded on debit side, and all the payments are recorded on credit side. Now, same thing is again repeated. Capital or revenue or transaction belonging to any years are recorded in receipt and payment account. Only actual cash receipt and cash payments are recorded. Not is what is amount, net amount that is received or paid. Other transactions which may not involve cash are excluded. They are not recorded in receipt and payment account. Now, at the end of accounting period, this account is balanced and you will get closing cash balance and bank balance. Bank balance you can get on either side, just like cash book. It serves the purpose of cash book. It is similar to cash book, but there is difference. Cash book is a journal, whereas receipts and payment account is a final account. Cash book records transaction on day-to-day basis, whereas receipts and payment account record transactions on a summarized basis. That is the big difference. So R and P account is prepared at the end of the year, whereas cash book is prepared every time. But it serves the purpose of cash book, as you can get the balance of cash and bank balance from receipt and payment account also. That is at the beginning as well as at the end. Format of receipt and payment account is given. You can see the various items lying on receipt side. It contains all the items from where you can have receipt, like subscription, donation, and some other sale proceed, even sale of assets, and receipt of loans are recorded on receipt side, and on payment side you will get all the expenditure, capital and revenue which are actually being paid during the year in order to run the non-profit organization. Now, items of receipts and payment account, like on receipt side you will get revenue receipts and capital receipts, and on payment side you will get revenue payments and capital payment. Revenue receipts and revenue payments, they are recurring nature and they are the actual expenditure which is to be incurred in order to run the organization. Capital receipts and capital payment, capital receipts are receipts from of long-term nature as well as receipt that receives by selling of assets, and capital payments are the long-term expenditure in order to acquire any assets or the expenditure which gives benefit of enduring nature of law or for more than 1 year. Now revenue receipts, what are the nature of these revenue receipt? यदि रेगुलर रिसीट है तो उसके नेचर क्या है? एनुअल मेंबरशिप सब्सक्रिप्शन जो हर एक साल मेंबर से मिलता है, एडमिशन फ़ी नॉट टू बी कैपिटलाइज, ऐसी एडमिशन फ़ी जिसको हमको कैपिटलाइज नहीं करना है यानी उसको शॉर्ट टर्म इनकम ट्रीट करना है, रिसीट्स फ्रॉम सेल ऑफ ओल्ड न्यूज़पेपर एंड मैगजीन, हॉल रेंट रिसीव्ड, इंटरेस्ट रिसीव्ड ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट, फिक्स डिपॉजिट एंड लोन एडवांस्ड. Revenue receipts, some other examples: donation, grant and legacy. Legacy is received as per the will of deceased person. जब किसी व्यक्ति की वसीयत से कोई डोनेशन मिलता है then it is called legacy. Locker rent, in case if it is a banking organization and provide locker services it will get rent. Cloak room rent received, जिसमें हम सामान रखते हैं, अमानती सामान. Receipt from sale of refreshment, any other items of similar nature. Now capital receipt examples: donation from outsiders or member for a specific purpose like to construct a building or to bridge to develop pavilion or ground or any other donation which is received for a specified purpose, then it is a capital receipt. Amount received as loans, life membership subscription which is received once in a lifetime, admission fee to the extent capitalized. Other are sell proceed of fixed assets, legacy for a specific purpose, grant received from government for meeting capital expenditure like construction of library or building or any other infrastructure, any other receipt of capital nature. Now revenue payments, payment which are of recurring nature, which is to be paid in a daily basis, day to day or monthly basis, like salary, wages and honorarium. Honorarium is a particular amount which is paid for professionals like doctor, CA for rendering their services. Traveling and conveyance allowances, rent, taxes, insurance, electricity, printing, stationery and some other expenses. Revenue payments, recurring nature, there are various examples of such payment: interest, some other expenditure like purchase of refreshment, dinner, sports meets and tournament expenses. Now capital payment, construction expenses of any building or any what we call developing some furniture or some other expenditure like development of ground. Purchase of fixed assets like furniture, office equipments, purchase of library for books for library. Capital payments, अमाउंट एडवांस टू आउटसाइडर एज लोन्स, दैट इज़ ऑफ लॉन्ग टर्म नेचर. जब हम किसी को लोन देते हैं लंबे समय के लिए देन इट इज़ अ कैपिटल पेमेंट, क्योंकि हमें डेली एक्सपेंडिचर, सपोज यू कैन से इट इज़ इन्वेस्टमेंट. परचेस ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स गुड्स एंड इक्विपमेंट्स, यदि स्पोर्ट्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है तो स्पोर्ट्स गुड्स खरीदेगा, एनी अदर कैपिटल पेमेंट. So this video ends, and suppose I hope you might have understood the nature of receipts and payment account. In next video I will discuss about income and expenditure account. Thank you for watching this video.